Yes. Good afternoon to all. Yes, in the last period, we have seen potentiometric titrations. So I will repeat again in short this potentiometric titration. So the potential of an electrode depends on the concentration of electrolyte present in the solution. So the potential of an electrode depends on concentration of electrolyte present in the solution. The potentiometric titration are those titration which involve the measurement of electrode potential. That is, by using potentiometric titration, we can measure the electrode potential. Now, the potentiometric titration are generally three types. The potentiometric titrations are generally three types: acid-base titration, then redox titration, and precipitation titration. Now, acid-base titration is there in your syllabus. So, as in acid-base titration, potentiometer can be used to titrate acid against a base. That is, in acid-base titration, acid is titrated against base. Hydrogen electrode or glass electrode along with a reference electrode. Hydrogen electrode or glass electrode along with a reference electrode. Now, or calomel electrode or silver chloride electrode is used for this purpose. So in acid-base titration, that is, acid is titrated against base along with hydrogen electrode or glass electrode, or is connected with any reference electrode. Example, that is calomel electrode. Now consider the titration of HCl against NaOH. Consider the titration of HCl against NaOH. Now, initially when NaOH is added to acid solution, EMF increases gradually. That is, when we are adding NaOH to HCl solution, then EMF of cell increases gradually. So EMF of cell increases gradually. Now at the equivalence point, sharp inflection is observed. After this, the addition of NaOH produces very little change in the H+ ion. So at equivalence point, sharp increase, sudden increase is observed in, that is, the EMF. So after this point, that is after equivalence point, further addition of NaOH produces very little change in H+ ion. After this further addition of NaOH produces a very little change in the H+ ion concentration, and hence there is very little change in the EMF of the cell, and that can be shown by using the graph. Now here three graphs are there. First is, that is on x-axis titrant, that is volume of NaOH added is taken, and y-axis EMF. So at first, that is EMF slowly increases, and then at equivalence point, sudden increase is observed in the EMF. And then, that is, after equivalence point, it is again slowly increases. So this is the first graph, that is first slowly increases at equivalence point, then sudden increase. Now this is a curve. So this is first curve up to this, and after, at which point sudden increase is observed. That is the another. So equivalence of these two, that is a curve at this point, that give the equivalence point. Now second graph is, that is volume of NaOH added versus delta E upon delta V. So first, that is this value increases at certain point, at equivalence point. After that, it decreases. So two curves are obtained here. This is first curve and this is the second curve. Now, these two curves meet at this point, and that is called the equivalence point. And third graph is the volume of NaOH added versus delta E square upon delta V square. So this is the graph we have obtained. First increases, then decreases, then again increases. So this is regarding the potentiometric titration. Now the next point from this topic, and that is the last point from electrochemistry second, is corrosion. So as I think 11th or 12th में आपने ये study की है corrosion in short. So what is corrosion? It is defined as the natural process that causes the transformation of pure metal to undesirable substances when they react with substance like water or air. यानी corrosion means what? In short उर्दू में हम उसे कहेंगे मेटल का धातुओं पर जंग लगना, उसे हम जो है corrosion कहेंगे. It is defined as the natural process that causes the transformation of pure metals to desirable substances when they react with substances like water or air. This reaction cause damage and disintegration of the metal. यानी corrosion की वजह से क्या होता है? Metal damage होता है, metal टूटता है, and starting from the portion of the metal exposed to the environment and spreading to entire bulk of the metal. So this is regarding the definition of corrosion. So it is defined as the natural process that causes the transformation of pure metals to undesirable substances when they react with substances like water or air. This reaction causes damage and disintegration of the metal starting from the portion of the metal exposed to the environment and spreading to the entire bulk of the metal. So this is the definition of corrosion. Next, so this is the images of corrosion that I have shown here. This is a aluminium plate, and here on aluminium is a metal. On this metal, due to air, water, that is corrosion occurring. And this is the copper and steel. This is corrosion due to copper and steel. That type of corrosion is called as galvanic corrosion. So these are the different metals of iron, and on this corrosion occur. And this is the waterline corrosion. Steel के metal पर जो है, steel के metal पर जो corrosion होता है, it is called as waterline corrosion. So here is the corrosion occur. So these are the images of corrosion. Now next is a classification of corrosion. Classification of corrosion. Now corrosion on the basis of a temperature. There are two types of corrosion: low temperature corrosion and high temperature corrosion. But it is not in our syllabus. That is on the basis of working temperature. There are two types of corrosion: low temperature corrosion and high temperature corrosion. Now on the basis of working environment, there are two types of corrosion. First is dry or chemical corrosion. So mainly corrosion is classified into two classes. First is dry or chemical corrosion, and second is wet or electrochemical corrosion. So we see one by one. First, that is the dry or chemical corrosion. So dry or chemical corrosion. So it is also known as chemical corrosion. That is dry corrosion. Dry corrosion is also known as chemical corrosion. Now, this corrosion is due to the direct chemical attack of metal surfaces by the atmospheric gases. So this corrosion is due to the direct chemical attack on metal surface by the atmospheric gases. यानी एटमॉस्फेयर में जो गैसेस प्रेजेंट है वो डायरेक्ट क्या करते हैं, मेटल पे रिएक्ट करते हैं, और इस तरह से जो करोजन होता है उस टाइप के करोजन को हम कहेंगे ड्राई करोजन. नाउ which gases attack here? Oxygen gas, halogen gas, hydrogen sulfide gas, sulfur dioxide gas, nitrogen gas, anhydrous inorganic liquid, etc. So this is called as the dry corrosion. So corrosion is divided into two types. First is dry corrosion. It is also called as chemical corrosion. And second is that is wet or electrochemical corrosion. First, dry corrosion. Dry corrosion is also known as chemical corrosion. Now this corrosion is due to the direct chemical attack of the metal surfaces by the atmospheric gases. In atmosphere में जो gases है, for example, oxygen gas is there, halogen gas is there, hydrogen gas, sulfur dioxide gas, nitrogen gas, anhydrous inorganic liquid, they direct attack on the metal surface. And due to this, metal get corroded. And this type of corrosion is called as dry corrosion. So this is regarding the dry corrosion. Now, wet or electrochemical corrosion. Wet or electrochemical corrosion. So this type of corrosion occur when the metal come in contact with conducting liquid. So electrochemical corrosion or wet corrosion, this type of corrosion occur when the metal comes in contact with conducting liquid. So when metal is in contact with any conducting liquid, or when two dissimilar metal are emerge or deep partly in a solution, यानी दो डिफरेंट मेटल है और इसको दोनों डिफरेंट मेटल को किसी सेम सॉल्यूशन में रखा गया है, then due to this corrosion occur, and that type of corrosion is called as electrochemical corrosion. That is, this type of corrosion occur when the metal comes in contact with a conducting liquid, or when two dissimilar metal are emerge or deep partly in a solution. Now there is the formation of a galvanic cell on the surface of metal. Parts of the metal surface act as anode and rest act as cathode. Now I have previously, that is a show one image of that is this is two different metal. Here one is the above here copper rod is there, and here is the steel rod. So due to this corrosion occur, and that is the galvanic corrosion. It is the example of wet corrosion. There is the formation of galvanic cell on the surface of metal. Now due to electrochemical corrosion, there is formation of galvanic cell on the surface of metal. Parts of metal surface act as anode and rest act as cathode. So part of the metal surface act as anode and rest act as cathode. The chemical in the environment and humidity act as the electrolyte. Remaining, that is thing, that is the chemical in the environment, that may be gases, moisture, humidity, etc., act as electrolyte. Now, oxidation of anodic part takes place and it results in corrosion. So due to this, oxidation takes place, as we have seen, that is oxidation takes place at anode. So oxidation of anodic part takes place and it results in corrosion at anode, while reduction takes place at cathode. The corrosion product is formed on the surface of the metal between anode and cathode. So that is electrochemical corrosion is produced. The corrosion product is formed on the surface of the metal between anode and cathode. So this is the electrochemical or wet corrosion. Now, as we have seen, that is a chemical or dry corrosion. Chemical or dry corrosion. It is due to direct, that is, attack of different gases which are present in the atmosphere, is called as, that is the dry or chemical corrosion. एटमॉस्फेयर में जो डिफरेंट गैसेस है या मॉइस्चर से, वो मॉइस्चर का मेटल सरफेस पर रिएक्शन होने से जो करोजन होता है, उस टाइप को हम कहेंगे केमिकल और ड्राई करोजन. नाउ this chemical or dry corrosion is again classified into three classes. This chemical or dry corrosion is classified into three classes. First is oxidation corrosion. Second is oxidation by other gases. And third is liquid metal corrosion. Liquid metal corrosion. So these are the further classification of dry corrosion. That is, dry corrosion is again classified into three classes. Oxidation, first is oxidation corrosion. Second is corrosion by the other gases. And third one, liquid metal corrosion. So these are the further classification of dry corrosion. It is classified into three classes. First is oxidation corrosion. Second is corrosion by other gases. And third is liquid metal corrosion. Now first, oxidation corrosion. नाम से oxidation means what? किसके साथ reaction होगी? Oxygen gas के साथ. So this takes place by the direct action of oxygen and in absence of the moisture. In absence of the moisture. So oxidation corrosion, we have seen oxygen present in the atmosphere attack the metal surface, formation of oxide layer. So this is the oxidation corrosion. The corrosion which is due to oxygen gas in absence of moisture is called as oxidation corrosion. So this is the first type of dry corrosion, that is oxidation corrosion. The corrosion which is due to, that is, direct action of oxygen on metal surface is called as oxidation corrosion, and this takes place in absence of moisture. Now second is corrosion by other gases. Corrosion by other gases. Now corrosion due to oxygen, we have seen it is called oxidation corrosion, and corrosion due to other gases other than oxygen. Oxygen को छोड़कर अगर आप स्पेशल ऑक्सीजन लेंगे तो उसके लिए स्पेशल नाम दिया गया है, that is the oxidation. So ऑक्सीजन को, ऑक्सीजन गैस को छोड़कर जो दीगर गैसेस एटमॉस्फेयर में प्रेजेंट है, कौन कौन से गैसेस लेंगे उसमें हम कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड है, सल्फर डाइऑक्साइड, क्लोरीन, hydrogen sulfide, fluorine, etc. So due to this corrosion occur, and that type of dry corrosion is called corrosion by the other gases. So this is the second type of dry corrosion, that is corrosion by other gases. So corrosion due to, that is, carbon dioxide, sulfur dioxide, chlorine, hydrogen sulfide, fluorine. Due to this corrosion occur, and this is called as, that is, corrosion by other gases. And extent of this corrosion varies, that it depends upon the corrosion occur due to which gas. So extent of corrosion varies. So other than oxygen in the absence of moisture, sulfur dioxide, carbon dioxide, chlorine, hydrogen sulfide, fluorine, etc., they react, and that is due to this the corrosion occur, and that type of corrosion is called as corrosion by other gases. The extent of corrosive effect depends mainly on the chemical affinity between the metal and gases. यानी जिस मेटल से वो corrosion हो रहा है उसकी chemical affinity, reactivity कितनी है मेटल की और उस गैस की. It depend upon, that is, the chemical affinity between the metal and gases. It can form protective layer. It can form a protective layer. For example, silver chloride. If a metal made up of silver chloride, so that type of, that is a corrosion by other metal here. For example, silver react with chlorine. सिल्वर अगर है कोई मेटल सिल्वर का बना हुआ है, so that react with, that is the chlorine. All gases does not react here. So here chlorine react and form, that is the silver chloride, and due to this corrosion occur. Now third type of dry corrosion is, that is a liquid metal corrosion. लिक्विड मेटल करोजन, इसे नाम से ही आपको मालूम होगा कि मेटल तो रहेगा, मेटल सरफेस पे करोजन होगा, और लिक्विड मेटल मींस लिक्विड की वजह से जो करोजन होगा, दैट इज फ्लोइंग लिक्विड एट हाई टेम्परेचर. अगर लिक्विड फ्लो हो रहा है और टेम्परेचर हाई है, तो ड्यू टू दिस मेटल गेट करोडेड, एंड दिस टाइप ऑफ करोजन is called as, that is liquid metal corrosion. That is the corrosion which is due to flowing liquid at high temperature is called as liquid metal corrosion. So liquid metal corrosion, that is chemical action of flowing liquid metal at high temperature on solid metal or alloy. So these are the three types of, that is dry corrosion. So first of all, corrosion, it is of two types. First, that is dry corrosion, and say electrochemical corrosion. Now dry corrosion, it is again three types. Oxidation corrosion, which is due to oxygen corrosion by other gases, that is other gases other than oxygen present in atmosphere or moisture, SO2, CO2, Cl2, H2S, chlorine, etc. Due to this corrosion of metal occur, and it is called, that is corrosion by the other gases. And third one, liquid metal corrosion, that is chemical action of flowing liquid on metal at high temperature, is called as liquid metal corrosion. Now, as we have seen wet corrosion, so our electrochemical corrosion. Now, again, that is electrochemical corrosion or wet corrosion is of the following types. That is, there are different types of corrosion based on the reaction and physical state. So many types of, that is electrochemical corrosion or wet corrosion are there, and these are, first is galvanic corrosion. We have seen the galvanic corrosion, that is corrosion which is due to two metals. We have seen one example, that is copper metal and स्टील मेटल. कॉपर और स्टील मेटल की वजह से जो करोजन होता है, that is called as the galvanic corrosion. Second is the pitting corrosion. Third is stress corrosion. Fourth one, water line corrosion. Fourth is the water line corrosion. Next is differential aeration corrosion. Next, intergranular corrosion. And last is crevice corrosion. So again, there is a microbial corrosion, etc. So these are the different types of wet corrosion. So again, their explanation we will discuss tomorrow in the next period. Okay, so we will stop here. If you have any difficulty, please ask. Otherwise, we will stop.